Hey friends, it's Byron and I'm back with a brand new video. We are talking Big Brother. It's 25, 26, and 27. Let's just dive right into the episodes like we always do. At the top of episode 25, Michael wins HOH, and it's not a big surprise. At this point, all of the people are like, yay, what's new? So my thing is that if you want to win something, then step your pussy up. So anyway, he definitely senses the vibe or camaraderie that's not being given or that's being given at the end of the HOH competition. Of course, Brittany is very happy for him because she pretty much gets a free ride. So, you know, she hasn't won anything. She pretty much hasn't done anything, but she's still there. Okay, Brittany girl. So anyway, Zingbot comes. He makes his zings. I chuckled a little bit. One or two maybe I laughed at. It's neither here nor there. All the talk is about Michael getting out of the house. And I mean, even Brittany chimes in on saying with Alyssa that she would vote him out. She don't want to be second and this, that, the other. Like, they're at this point now where, yes, there's like 6 of them in the house and they're really just ready to backstab one another. But you know, I've watched this game now for at least 8 or 9 seasons, and it always seems to be like the person that wins the most get the biggest target. Well, isn't that the person that's playing the game the most? But then they say, oh well, yeah, you can be a competition beast, but then do you have a social game? Well, Michael has a social game as well. So I don't know, that's why I root for the guy and I hope he can get through this. But every single person now is like, okay, we want him out. There's no way we're going to win against him. And Brittany, at first she said she wouldn't send him home, but as the episode went on, we all saw what the episode gave. So the nominations come, and he nominates Terrence and Alyssa. And I'm with Brittany. So I know that he promised Turner that he wouldn't put him up, but the game is made of lies and backstabs. And it's like, you know what? Then you needed to do what you needed to do, boo-boo. Because if the chance was given, we've already seen in everybody's confessional that they are ready to have you out of there. So he definitely should have put Alyssa and Turner or Terrence and Turner up. Terrence and Alyssa doesn't threaten their game. Yes, they're probably nice, but they hadn't won anything. So if they got to the end with them, some people do play with their heart. So, you know, it just all depends on how you rub the wrong, if you rub or how you rub the person, or are you doing it right or are you doing it wrong? And I get what he's saying. Yes, I probably would lose a lot of respect if I went back on my word, but it's the name of the game. So you have to seize those opportunities when you have them, and Michael definitely didn't do what needed to be done. So anyway, episode 26, Turner doesn't want to get out that he wanted to backdoor Michael. Of course he doesn't, because if one of them happened to win, which there's a chance for everybody to win, he has to put up a replacement nominee. So, of course, Brittany, I think she goes and spilled the beans. No, Terrence goes and spilled the beans. That's what it is. So, you know, he wanted to get out in front of Terrence and block Michael from having those thoughts in his head, but Terrence definitely beat him to the punch. He was definitely trying to work everyone over to get to stay in the house, and he was trying to do it any way he could. And it's like, you know, with the whole bit of Kyle and everything that happened there, I don't know why they would bring up ethnicity back to this game with all of the things that just transpired last week. But it's neither here nor there. Terrence, when he's talking to Michael, he pretty much threatens him. And, you know, Michael even says it in his confession, but like, yeah, it was pretty much a threat. It's like, are you serious? So now if he didn't really have a reason to vote you out, let's go. So, veto competition is BB Comics, and at this point, you know, guys, I'm so behind on my episodes that I kind of fast forward through because it can be a long competition. And of course, Michael wins, and you know, they're the way that they are. So Brittany is really pushing for him to fry bigger fish. And you know what? I don't disagree with Brittany. I know I just said this. He should have changed his nominations and put Turner on the block. And now she's thinking if Michael doesn't make it through, she's ready to jump ship. She's making a backup plan, and Turner finds out that Brittany's making her backup plan, and she finds out that Monty will take a shot at Michael. So now she's trying to strategize with anybody that wants to listen to her because she is feeling definitely nervous. She needs another person that's going to win for her. So she's talking to this person and this person and this person about how she would vote with them to get Michael out of there as she rolled his coattails through the whole season. And Turner definitely goes to Michael and spill all of the things that Brittany is saying about him. But the one thing that he doesn't do, he doesn't give up on her just yet because he's definitely a super fan of the game. At this point, they're probably all super fans of the game. And he doesn't go buck wild on Brittany, but I don't know. I think he's definitely feeling alienated at this time. He knows there's a huge target on his back, and I'm sure it's like the worst feeling in the world that you've made it to the end. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel because you're more than halfway there, and somebody's gonna trip you down to fall. So, anyway, he didn't use the veto, which I thought was a big mistake, and it takes us into episode 27. It's a double eviction. I'm sure, and you know what, and I just don't know why they keep mentioning of the cookout, but anyway, it is here, and it happened, and oh, Kyle, I tell you. So anyway, Brittany is just a little motor mouth. She is just running around, all around the place. She's trying to get an all-girl alliance. She's trying to do this. She's trying to do that. It's like, careful, Brittany. You are going to find yourself on the chopping block. Oh, and, Turner is, so with Brittany trying to get her all-girl alliance, as Turner hears it from one of the girls, the other girls, now he's trying to get an all-boy alliance, and it's like, I don't know, I think Turner has like the best games because he doesn't win too much. He kind of wins when he needs to win. He has this laid-back personality that you can't do anything but love. And it just, I don't know. He's playing the right type of game right now. I mean, he's very personable. I know he has a lot of relationships built with a lot of people in the house. He's probably a person that you don't want to sit next to on finale night. But anyway, let's get to it. Oh, I didn't realize, like, outside of the HOH room, when they were all at the table this week, there was alcohol beverages there. There was like Heineken, there was some wine, I saw Bud Light. It's like, you know, if I know they have alcohol in the house, I could probably at any random given time, I mean, like, I could probably do that show. It's like, I don't gotta be drunk, but I like to be tipsy. But you know, I guess you would want to stay on your A game because those competitions probably come sooner than we think. So I don't know, sometimes I know 6 or 7, 8, 12 beers take me out the next night. I liked it when they showed the jury house, and of course, you know, Cal had to go through that whole thing again, which he's going to probably go through the whole thing again. And the sad thing is that I don't know. There's a 20% chance that he may get some other opportunities in television after this, but there's an 80% chance that he probably won't. So, and like I said before, I'm kind of with Indy. I know you live this life in a bubble, but you're young enough and the internet is there. And anyway, the HOH competition comes up. I'm not gonna like go through blow by blow. Turner wins it. He nominates Brittany and Alyssa. Then it's a double elimination, so I didn't go through the whole bit with it. It was getting a little bit late. But anyway, when Monty ends up winning the veto, he uses it and Turner puts up Michael. And I hear a little bit as I'm kind of like fast forwarding through, trying to get like the bits and pieces of the thing. And I know I'm wrong for that. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. But I think you can kind of hear Michael pleading like, don't do this. Don't do this. And he does it anyway, and Michael is evicted. And I did listen to the little bit of the interview that he had and the goodbye messages with Julie. And I'm telling you, it took everything in God for him to hold back the tears. And I know, and whether he admits it or not, he wished he would have listened to Brittany. He wished he would have got turned around right then and there. Like, I'm sorry, I think Monty only won one time. This is his second time winning something. Turner is like second to Michael. I'm sorry. And that's the thing. They need to stop making promises that they can't keep. And if you're going to make those promises, you best be willing to break them. It's just the way it is. It's like, you know what? I would take the chance and say that, you know what? I played this game. Yes, I lied. I manipulated. I this, that, and that. Because it's built, most of it's built on that. I know people like to play an honest game, and most of those people don't go for it. They're in the jury house, and then they are fucking sour toward the person that did all these things to get to where they want to be. We're almost near the end, friends. It has been an amazing summer. I don't understand, and I am gonna say this because, you know, a lot of people that left that house this summer had a salty exit. Like, honestly, even if I was there and I got voted out and I think I was wronged, I'm not really a huggy, touchy, feely person anyway. But I would at least like kind of pat people on the back a little bit or do a high five or a fist bump. You know, it in all was a game, and it's like, you know, sometimes you have to just check your emotions, but most people just don't know how to do that. Like, you've seen people leave week after week. You got to have some kind of anticipation of it could be me. I know we're all wanting to get to the end, but only two are going to get there. So I don't know what it is, friends, but just make sure you take some time out for yourself, like self-care, do some mindfulness, really get in touch with those emotionals and those feelings that you have. Not saying that you need to subside them, but you can better control them, because I think everybody that walks straight out that door in any sports game would have been considered as bad sportsman conduct or whatever that phrase that they use. So anyway, until next time, friends, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be reviewing a new show coming this fall. I'm sure it's going to be something that's coming out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good week.